And if you ask them why, they'll probably say something like, oh, having a baby brought me closer to my partner. Or something like, having a baby finally showed me what unconditional love feels like. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. That's all true. But let me tell you the real 3 reasons why having a baby is the best thing to ever happen to somebody. Reason number 1, VIP access. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Having a baby doesn't allow you to get into some places, actually. I mean, you can't bring a baby into a bar unless you're like in rural Saskatchewan or something. And you shouldn't bring a baby into a fancy restaurant unless you want to be that person. But you have to look at this differently. There are certain places that you can actually access easier when you have a baby. This first came to my understanding when our daughter was 10 months old. My partner, myself, and 4 of our friends decided to go backpacking through Europe, particularly to Greece and Turkey. I'm not sure if any of you have ever been to Turkey, but there is this beautiful, gorgeous mosque called the Blue Mosque. And in order to get into the Blue Mosque and see what the Blue Mosque is actually like inside, you have to wait in line. And I'm not talking just any line. Like, this line is hundreds of meters long, full of thousands of people. And of course, we were there in the death of summer. So as we arrived, and we didn't have the most calm baby, I'll just put it that way, we were trying to decide if this was a good decision. She was screaming and yelling, we were standing in line, waiting, looking along, like it's gotta be at least 4 hours wait. Are we seriously gonna waste half a day waiting in line to see the Blue Mosque? And before we could actually make a decision, a tour guide approached us and looked at us and said, "You have a baby, to the front of the line." But we were like, we have 1 baby and there's 6 adults here. He looked again at my baby really closely and he said, "Blue eyes, let's go." And proceeded to bring us all the way to the front of the line, past thousands of tourists on those hundreds and hundreds of meters. That was the first time I realized that I had won the baby lotto. So that's reason number 1, VIP access. Reason number 2, security screening pass. Has anybody here ever been to maybe an outdoor music festival or an outdoor amusement park? Any sort of outdoor closed off facility? You might know that you have to go through security. You get patted down, your bags get searched, and the ultimate rule, no outside food or beverages allowed. This is like the law of outdoor activities. How can have a baby bring you past that law? Well, when you bring a baby to an outdoor event, an all-day outdoor event, you can't expect them to walk around all day, so you bring your stroller with you. And I have the most beautifully designed stroller. It's about yay big, it's got a nice compartment on the bottom, and on the top is a sun visor, which when it's not sunny, or maybe when it is, but I just need to use it, I fold my sun visor back and it becomes a hidden storage compartment. So instead of going into a music festival and buying that disgusting $18 hot dog and paying for that cheap, like disgusting $15 beer, I simply fold back the sun visor on my child's stroller and hide all the snacks and beet juice inside. And I mosey along in with my VIP access without waiting in line. So that's reason number 2, security screening pass. Now the third reason is probably the most controversial. And I'm not sure if everybody can agree with me on this, but it can be stated with one word: minivan. Now I know what you're thinking. Driving a minivan is in no way at all a privilege. Driving a minivan, they're ugly, they're bulky, they're bad on gas. Yeah, trust me, I was once naive like you. But as soon as I got a minivan, I quickly realized certain things about minivans. They're actually geniusly designed. They're great on gas, and they're super luxurious. When I take my minivan with my kids, I never run into problems. If you need to sit in the back seat with your kids on a long drive, no worries in a minivan. You've got 2 captain chairs there and about 4 cup holders for each person for all your beet juice. If you need to grab something all the way from the back of the minivan and you don't want to spend any time pulling over on the side of the road, wasting the amazing time you're making, fear not, my friends. You can just hop on back there going 120 down the highway. Don't even have to worry about it. Everything is within reach. Pull up to a camping spot in the middle of the night and it's pouring rain. Again, no worries here. For your minivan holds enough room for an entire bed in the back. And you can roll out your thermarest and watch all those other people with their trucks try to set up their tents. Minivan, the third reason. And having a child actually gives you the excuse to own one. So next time you ask somebody, oh, what is the best reason for having a child? Please tell me, I want to know. And they start going on and on about their unconditional love and their increased amount of patience. Just picture yourself driving in your minivan to that outdoor concert with all the beet juice you could ever want.